High in the mountains, a young boy named Taro met a spirit. The spirit gave Taro a gift, a ball of shimmering silver string. "This," the spirit said, "is the thread of your life." The spirit's voice was a gentle whisper, like wind through bamboo. Taro touched the string. It felt cool and smooth. "Be warned, young one," the spirit continued, its form shimmering like sunlight on water. "Each pull of this thread will make time move faster. But once a piece is gone, it is gone forever." Taro, barely old enough to understand the weight of the words, nodded seriously. He clutched the string in his hand, a treasure both beautiful and strange. Taro, captivated by the string, barely looked up as the spirit began to fade. He wasn't sure if he imagined the sadness in the spirit's eyes. The mountains, suddenly silent, seemed to hold their breath. Taro was alone, the weight of the spirit's gift heavy in his hand. Years passed like seasons turning. Taro grew taller. The village at the mountain's foot bustled with life. But Taro found himself impatient. He wanted to be older, stronger, wiser. He remembered the spirit's gift. The silver string shimmered, whispering promises of a faster future. One day, Taro decided to use the string. He closed his eyes, picturing himself a few years older, strong enough to join the village fishermen. He tugged the string. Time seemed to blur. The world spun. He opened his eyes. He was taller, his hands bigger. He raced to the river. "You've grown quickly," the fisherman marveled. Taro smiled. The string had worked. The years that followed were punctuated by tugs of the string. He wished for the skills of a master fisherman, then for the wisdom of the village elders. With each pull, time rushed forward. He was respected, admired. Yet a strange emptiness began to grow in his chest. The joy of anticipation, the sweetness of waiting had vanished, replaced by the cold, swift passage of time. One day, Taro realized he was now an old man. His hair was white as snow, his face etched with lines of time he had not truly lived, but merely fast-forwarded through. He looked at the village children playing, their laughter echoing in the air. How he longed to experience the simple joys of childhood again, to feel the thrill of a new discovery, the warmth of a summer day. He looked down at the silver string. It was almost gone, a thin, fragile thread remaining. A wave of nausea washed over him. Each pull of the string, once so thrilling, now felt like a betrayal of his life, his experiences, his very essence. The memories of his life felt thin and faded, like whispers on the wind. He could barely remember the feeling of the sun on his skin as a child, the taste of his mother's cooking, the thrill of his first catch as a young fisherman. He had traded away the richness of those moments for the fleeting satisfaction of instant gratification. With trembling hands, Taro reached for the last of the string. His fingers brushed against emptiness. It was gone. The realization hit him like a physical blow. He had wasted the precious gift of life. He had chosen speed over substance, arrival over journey. He looked around his village. The faces were unfamiliar, generations having passed while he rushed through life. He was a stranger in his own story. The mountains, once a source of comfort, now loomed over him, a constant reminder of the spirit's warning. The sun began to set, painting the sky in hues of orange and purple. Taro had never stopped to appreciate a sunset, to marvel at its fleeting beauty. Now, as the colors danced across the sky, he felt a pang of longing, a deep and profound sense of loss. He had not merely lost time, he had lost the ability to truly appreciate life. He remembered the spirit's words echoing in the hollows of his heart. "Each pull of this thread will make time move faster, but once a piece is gone, it is gone forever." The spirit hadn't been offering a shortcut to happiness, but a warning. True happiness, Taro realized, wasn't found in rushing toward the future, but in embracing each passing moment. The weight of his regret was immense. He wished he could go back, relive those moments, savor every sensation, every emotion, but it was too late. The string was gone, and with it, his chance to truly live. In his mind's eye, he saw a vision. A young boy filled with wonder and joy running through a field of wildflowers. It was him, but it was also a stranger, a version of himself he no longer recognized. This boy, this younger Taro, knew the secret he had spent a lifetime trying to find, the importance of living in the present moment. Taro closed his eyes. a single tear rolling down his cheek. It was a tear of regret, but also of understanding. He had learned a harsh lesson, but a valuable one. He vowed that if he ever had the chance to share his story, he would teach others the value of time, the beauty of the present moment. He stood slowly, his old bones creaking in protest. He would spend the rest of his days making amends for the life he had wasted, appreciating the simple joys that still remained. He would share his story, hoping to spare others from the pain of his regret. Life, he finally understood, was not a race to the finish line, but a journey to be savored. Every sunrise, every smile, every shared moment was a gift, a thread of silver more precious than anything. And it was in these moments, these seemingly insignificant threads, that the true tapestry of life was woven.